Hi, everybody, and welcome again to 5 Minutes with John and Mark. And John, the topic today is managers and motivation. I'll just go back to our pyramid, which we start with usually, which is this hierarchy of things to get right if you're a really good organization. The well-being of our colleagues and staff and friends and team members to start with, working up to personal and managerial skills. So we're looking at the managerial skills box and just giving some thoughts on, especially as we're all going back to work now, and there's still more change and turmoil for people, on managers and motivation. So I wondered if you want to give us a start on that one there, John.
Yeah, I'm fresh in my mind from this week is a number of topics. I would say understanding how we're all different is really important. Everyone's got different strengths, in teams and different ways of communicating, and I think that trying to understand people better is a great way to start. You could use tools like psychometrics, or maybe you could use the old school way of actually getting to know people and listening to them. But yeah, I think just understanding, how people like to be spoken to, what sort of things, motivate them individually is a really good place to start.
And it's being it's deciding to understand the emotional and psychological life of the team. And I agree with you completely. Psychometrics are a great way to do it. It's kind of a team psychometric can be a great starter for discussion, getting to know how we are, how we get motivated. I just add a point as well for myself, and that is, with respect to motivation, I'd suggest that people be really upfront about it, very direct with the team, and just ask individuals, are you motivated? What can we do to assist you to be more motivated? And talk about motivation directly with people that are working. Is it working for you at the moment? What else can we do to help? So be bold, talk about the subject, be direct. Don't try and get it right by being subtle. Just be upfront about it.
Yeah, I think that's great. Addressing the matter straight on, I think it also builds credibility, because people know that you care, and they know that you're focused on it. And I think that also that directness of approach and an open conversation is a great way to look out for things like burnout and stress in the workforce and teams. Having that open dialogue and approaching things head on is a really good way of doing it. But again, going back to the psychometrics, understanding that the different people like to be communicated with in certain ways, and particularly with things like stress and burnout, I think we have to be a little bit sensitive around there. So understanding psychometrically how people work is a nice way then to just position the conversation to allow people to feel comfortable.
Yeah, so talking about the difficult issues is actually very motivational. So you have a manager who is prepared, he or she is prepared and happy to talk about the tough stuff, such as burnout potentially, or certainly resilience and stress. And again, being upfront about it. So thank you for your time, everybody. A few tips from John and I look forward to seeing you next time. And John, I must still commend you on the potted plant, which I still haven't got behind me, have I? Get one. You've got to tell me what your potted plant shop is, where it is. Thanks, everybody. Take care.